Live, US not looking for war in Yemen with Houthi strikes, the White House. Yeah, you know what I do if I'm not looking for war? Bomb you down to the lizards. Easy, innit? And when I go out drinking, if I'm not looking to get absolutely mingbats, I shotgun 12 cans of special brew, urinate in my jeans and sleep in a wheelie bin. Right then, just another day in clown world. I made a video yesterday talking about how, for some reason, the people that run the world now are not just in the business of lying. They are in the business of telling the exact opposite of the truth. They're not just liars, they are anti-truthers. The people who write the news nowadays and deliver it to you, if they burst into flames right in front of you and told you, it's roasting in here, it's a bit warm in here, isn't it? You wouldn't believe them. You'd have to say, nah, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. You are Baltic. You're colder than a snowman's plums. It's a crazy time to be alive. So let's read exactly how the US thinks that launching airstrikes on a country definitely means you don't want a war with it. Summary. The US says it is not interested in a war with Yemen, but will not hesitate to use further force to stop Houthi attacks in the Red Sea. And I'm not interested in causing you any pain to the genitals, but I will continue to slap your testicles on my kitchen table and bash them wafer thin with a lump hammer for the next 2 weeks. I'm just saying, I'm not interested in doing it, but I might just, crack on doing it anyway. Comments from the White House came after US-UK military strikes targeted Houthi positions including command centres, munitions depots and air defence systems. Purposely targeting the enemy's command centres and munitions depots sounds a little bit like something. I'm sure there's a short 3-lettered word beginning in W and ending in AR that perfectly sums up the situation that occurs when one country bombs the ever-loving shite out of another one and purposely targets the command centres and the munitions dumps. What could that be? How can we sum this up? Minor argument? Polarising debate? Is that what the White House is launching? Throwing themselves into a heated discussion via the medium of £2,000 bombs? The Houthis say Thursday night attacks in Yemen will not go without punishment or retaliation. Okay, we bomb them and they bomb us. Again, sounds a little bit like something akin to a conflict. The Iran-backed group pledges to continue attacking ships in the Red Sea, and Britain's Royal Navy says it is probing reports of missiles being fired at a ship. They'll continue attacking us, we're using the Navy, and there's missiles involved. But definitely not a war. It's definitely not a war. It's a napalm-based discussion. British PM Rishi Sunak says the strikes were limited, necessary. Necessary? You know what's necessary? I'll just throw some ideas off the top of my head. Oxygen, water, food, shelter, sleep. Necessary. You know what isn't necessary? Responding to one of the most Mickey Mouse countries in the entire world that's already suffering from an overlong famine that has killed tens of thousands of women and children, with the biggest military force in the entire world, aircraft carriers and death. That is not something that's really necessary. How many casualties have resulted from the Houthis? How many? How many women and children have been killed on the streets of London? How many kids have been scattered up the side of a pop concert arena in Manchester by the Houthi rebels? Because I'm just putting it out there, it seems a bit odd that when, I don't know, Lee Rigby gets his nut lopped off in the middle of the street whilst horrified women and children look on, or a load of little kids get blew up at a pop concert, or 100,000 little girls get tortured and bummed by swarthy foreign gentlemen, seems a bit weird that never once did PM Rishi Sunak utter the words necessary. It's necessary to stop little kids getting folded up like deck chairs above kebab shops. It's necessary to stop soldiers getting the crusts forcibly removed from their bodies via unscheduled medical procedures in the streets by blokes that we imported with lengthy criminal records who didn't do a background check because the Home Office is staffed by radical activists who think it's a brilliant idea to import millions of unvetted hairy-ass blokes with chips on both shoulders. Nobody mentioned the word necessary then. It's not necessary to stop millions of fighting-age men moving in, but it is necessary to bomb the ever-living shite out of a third-world country with the military might of my granddad staggering out the pub in a bad mood at 11 o'clock at night. Crazy times to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. But you let me know in the comments. Do you think it's necessary for us to reduce an armpit of a nation to rubble? Well, I mean, it's already rubble. Shall we reduce the rubble to rubble? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, we're turning rubble into sand. Yeah? Necessary. Let me know what you think. Is it necessary? Doesn't seem necessary, but what do I know? Thank you for viewing. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you all for a live stream at 7 PM UK tomorrow. Be there or be square. See you then. Cheers.